Yeah, probably. Hey, how's it going, folks? Welcome to the show.
Good night.
To
Good evening. Welcome.
to
I'm a
two.
little. I'm a little out of it tonight. I'm a little off tonight. It's been a long day.
Uh, so here we are at it again, talking about the culture. And one of the
Indeed.
big things for today, I wanted to talk about. This is out there. New York High Times Cup winners have finally been released. Now we know who these Cup winners are. This is pretty exciting news. But I'm interested to share who these Cup winners are.
I'm.
Because some of these Cup winners, yeah,
I'm curious to see what they got. What they got cooking in New York.
yeah, they got all kinds of stuff cooking there. So let's see what we got. Now, shit. All right, well, I'm gonna go find that other one then.
You even got my little New York Brooklyn Bridge pillow in the background there.
Yeah, here we go. This is the one I want to share. All right, here we go. Hopefully, it's this. Yeah, this is it. All right, cool. Here we are. So we're gonna share what they. Now they did have a couple different categories. They have beverages, distillate pens, and all kinds of things. So I mean, distillate pens. Distillate's pretty popular still. Sluggers is real
Well,
big. I've seen sluggers. Heady Tree, I've not seen much, and I've not seen much in Dive Industries in the places that we go. So that's something to look out for. But those are like the top three: Gas Leak, Cantaloupe Dream, and Jet Fuel OG.
been seeing jet fuel coming back a lot more.
Yeah, it's true. And then hybrid flower. Let's put this up here for a second so you can soak that in. These are all strains we have talked about. Trop cherry, smoked that in Thailand. Smoked iterations here as well. Same thing. Permanent marker. We love permanent marker. Seed junkie. Thank you. Wedding mints. We're talking about Kush mints. They got wedding mints indoor with wedding cake type terps. I mean,
Okay.
that's some serious fire. So I loved seeing that today with hybrid flower and stuff. It was freaking awesome. Really something.
What do they got
Um,
cooking in the indica category?
Nighttime flower. Remember, we were talking about Blue Lobster yesterday, how it's lively, makes you talkative, and stuff like that. And then remember when you talked about how different phenos can be completely different effects. Well, hoo ha, here we are. Their Blue
Blue
Lobster
lobster.
says exactly. So their first place is Blue Zushi. Yeah, all the Z strains, and then you mix them with blueberry, that kind of stuff. They're
I've
hot.
heard a lot about that blue sushi. That is one I
Mhm.
haven't yet I've not had the opportunity to try.
Yeah,
Definitely would love to. I've heard nothing but good things about it.
yeah.
Uh, Sounds super tasty.
So that blue sushi, that's something to try, guys. If you're trying to put some on your list, nighttime flower, fall asleep. That's the guy, blue sushi, and some permanent marker has some hybrid flower. I think too much permanent marker puts me to sleep, to be honest with you. So I'm completely confused as a 25-year plus smoker as to what phenotypes what. So to me, it's more about flavor than anything.
I
So they
mean,
got ready to go. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say just when it comes down to it, I mean, you just got to put your nose in there, smell it. If it smells good, go with it, and be prepared. Every now and then you'll have everything will say this is an indica. This is an indica. This is an indica leaning hybrid. You smoke it, and 30 minutes later, you're like, I think I'm going to rearrange my furniture and repaint my living room. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, and vice versa. You could have a sativa that everybody else is like, oh my God, I smoked this and I got so much done.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you get halfway through a joint and you're contemplating the meaning of life
Yeah,
while standing
it's
there
true.
looking at your fridge.
Yeah, I got my plan in life. Like, all right, oh,
Yeah, I got my elixir of life right here. You already know what's in this cup.
let's check this out. So these guys remix strawberry shortcake, sushi hash. So this is sushi stuff like out there. Sushi hash, flower dragon, and moonlight. I would have never just picked that out of a lineup. They're like, yeah, I was the flower dragon and moonlight. So But shrimp cream pie, peach rings, rosin infused hash hole, that's the one I would have picked. So, I'm curious about these two here, first and second place. That's news to me. I'm learning about.
Hell, I mean, we've always said we're students of the trade too. We
Now,
by no means know everything.
so we're not into distillate pens, guys, because distillate, I would say, is like the swag of all the fucking pen market. Your
Agreed.
true good stuff would be your well, now what's
Hash
happening
rosin.
is your hash rosin and your BHO.
Yep.
Believe it or not. So Burger Live Rosin Pen, MFNY, I don't know what that means. Jetty solventless, and then Rhythm. So what? Papaya Smash, Live Rosin, all in one pen, and I bet you that Papaya Smash feels real nice.
That sounds like it'd be a tasty one.
And then Ready to Go rolls. First place, Runts. Obama Runts. Who said Obama Runts? You did. You did a couple of days ago, so you know your shit. I mean, come on. So I'm glad that
once in any, like, honest to God, I think any market, Runts is just going to be. I mean, any type of Runts.
Oh yeah,
you're not going to be disappointed. I know I haven't been yet.
Yeah, and then they got second place Puff. I've never heard of Puff at all. Orange Tree, and then High Peaks, AJ Sour Diesel. So, yeah, I know. There's so many phenotypes of Sour Diesel, and then this is daytime flower.
You knew exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, Super Boof. No, you hate Super Boof. You hate the profile. I love Super Boof. I love the profile. I love the oh man. I just love it. It's a great. And then what? White Widow.
All day long, bro.
Now, how the hell did they get White Widow? That is a legacy strain. That is a true legacy strain. How did they get that?
I'm going to say the same thing on the White Widow as I was about to say about the Sour Diesel.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure about that.
Yeah.
I mean, all due respect to whoever it is. I'm just saying that's a strong fucking claim you're making there, my guy.
Yeah. And then Lemon Tree Runts. Because we've seen the Lemon Tree, and I've seen you enjoy Lemon Tree, and now these guys mixed it with Runts. I mean, and I can't believe a legacy strain like White Widow would be at the top of their daytime flower. Because traditionally, was White Widow generally daytime flower?
Not any of the White Widow I smoked back in the day.
Exactly. It would make me pass out. So I'm completely confused as to how the fuck they're able to do this. And I would like to learn and understand that whole process because I am fucking lost.
I'm treating myself.
25-year smoker. Oh, nice. Hey, I got my Candela too. It's the same one that was like the 60%er.
Fuck. Well, I already smoked mine.
Well, no, fucker. I have 3 in here left. So I just burned one today. And then I was like, shit, because I just freaking saved it. So, yeah, So here he is, the man. So I'm glad that you saved it. So yeah, because it would really suck if we didn't and spent all this freaking money and time, and then we're like, completely lost, not knowing what is up and what is down.
Agreed. I mean, which we, not to at the risk of sounding cocky, we already kind of had an idea about that, but it is nice to have it confirmed.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I gotta say that is a very nice Tashina you have on there today, sir.
Thank you.
I don't have my jacket on right now, but
Yeah. So guys, this is a Sergio Tacchini. Now this is the kind of stuff that when you wear in the big city, when people look at you, they look at you and they go, "Who's this guy? Is he a somebody or a nobody?" And when I tell them, look, I'm a somebody to somebody and a nobody to everybody. You understand? They go, no.
Oh,
And I say, go fuck yourself. And I put my hands like this. And then they just fuck off. So there you are. The Ticini suit. The velour Ticini suit. It is. All you
me,
young brown men like myself, grab one of these. The Ticini suit.
agreed. I mean, let me put my jacket on here. Where the hell did it go?
And if
Oh,
it gets a little warmer, you could pop your collar up here. You got your Ticini suit. You sit back in your chair over here. There you go. Oh, there you go. And that Ticini suit. Like a boss. Hey, how are you? I'm wearing my Ticini suit. There you go. Yeah, put yours on. Let's see what you look like. Here, let's get you on a big screen over here. There you go.
how you doing?
He's the one with the Ticini suit. How you doing? You see that? He
You
looks
know,
different.
you got to have the whole thing, and you get a little jewelry, a little bracelet, a couple little pinkies,
Couple
you'll
sports
be
you
all
some
right.
cologne. You'll be all right.
Cologne of the
See this?
day.
There you go. You get something like this. With some nice colors. There. You have the beautiful tea.
I did Afnan
Very
Supremacy,
nice.
not only intense.
Yeah.
That was the one for today.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. I used Creed Virgin Island water. I love that scent. I mean, it's so very nice. I can go to sleep wearing that scent. It's very like calming to me. The coconuts and everything. It feels like I'm on vacation. I spray it on myself. Like I'm
I
on
could
fucking
definitely see, like,
vacation.
to me,
Yeah.
I tend to be very, very, even with the scents that I burn incense wise at home, I tend to be very seasonal.
Hmm.
So this time of year, wintertime, I tend to prefer a little heavier, like oud, sandalwood, something more like the floral, coconutty. That totally brings me back to, like, I want to walk outside and it be 75 degrees, go get a
Oh,
nice iced tea, I know it ain't no 75 degrees outside right now. You know what I mean? Not where we're at, you know.
yeah.
So, and same with the colognes. You wear something a little heavier in the wintertime,
Yeah.
One actually, we're I got coming in.
Yeah.
We're gonna review this weekend.
What are
Uh,
we gonna review?
Little surprise! I got a bottle of Afnan Supremacy incense,
Ooh, delicious. All right, here we go.
and it's
Sounds
supposed to
good.
be a inspiration. Their iteration along the lines of Amouage Interlude, which is a beautiful, beautiful Middle Eastern fragrance house. Amouage. Great scents, amazing, amazing oils and everything. Definitely a niche fragrance.
Yeah.
This is not cheap. Be forewarned. When you see the price of the bottles, let's just put it this way: you can get a
Yeah.
Citizen watch for as much as some of those bottles are.
It's levels to this shit, huh? I'm just not there yet. It takes a lot of work.
Hey, just the
Wow.
same way. Look, you can go into a dispo up in Detroit and get a $2 joint. Okay,
I don't think I want to get a $2.
or or
Or you
or
could get a Candela.
you
There
get
you go.
this.
Or you get one of these. So this is what I like about Candelas. I don't want to put this out there. So you're out there in your fucking nice little Ticini suit. You're out in the fucking city. What are you gonna pull out? Like a ratty fucking rat ass fucking butt rolled in a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, no,
Exactly. A fucking woods thing. I was just flipping on Insta and I saw what Wiz
you take
Khalifa had
your
to say
glass.
about that. With
You
him
take your
driving,
glass
and he's
tip.
like him smelling somebody lighting the woods in his car. Like, no, it's got to be either paper or something nice like this. When you go to your friend's house, kind of light up. You don't want a piece of shit you're gonna light up. You want a candela or something because It looks like fucking dessert. It looks like a goddamn fucking. Look at this guy. It's a little donut, double glazed
You
donut, minis.
don't like. Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. Don't you want to be the guy when everybody's already having a great time at the party?
Yes.
Everybody's chilling, everybody's
Yeah.
smoking, but then
Fuck
you come
yeah.
in, you come
Fuck
in,
yeah.
and you whip out this
Andale.
thing, and you don't even say
Oh.
nothing. You don't even say nothing. You
Yeah.
just light it up, and all you
I
do is
know.
this, and all you do
I
is this.
know.
Look, 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 look,
Well, yeah. And
and you
everyone gets
just let
high.
that speak for itself.
Yep. I mean, it's so look, I like cigars. I really do. These I picked up a couple of weeks ago. You know, these are pretty nice, you know. But the thing is, cigar is a cigar. Like this is kind of walking around town so you don't get harassed smoking weed and shit, you know. Um, but yeah, I mean, you pull out one of these, you got class. You definitely have class. I'd like to know what other people think would be, if you saw someone in public, and that's the thing. That's why we named this show First Class, because we have we like to use glass tips. We like to dress, fairly well. I mean, I'm not worth $1 million. I get it.
Me either, you
But at
know.
the
And I
same
mean,
time, I could be walking around in like my underwear and some bullshit t-shirt and all that. No, I care about what I wear. I care about what I smell like. I care about what I smoke. And I care about what I do in life, So yeah, hopefully a lot of people feel the same
excuse me.
way and subscribe to that strategy because it's a simple one.
Look,
And it
let me give you
works.
an example with my watches. Okay,
Yeah.
there was a point in time very recently, as within 6-7 years, that at one point my watch collection, I think I had 31 watches,
Okay.
ranging anywhere in price from 300 up to 1,000. I mean, nice one. I ended up selling off almost all of the Invictas that I'll admit it, I got bit by the Invicta bug back in the day too. He got me for money too. So, but I just got to a point where I'm like, I would much rather have a few really nice, just banging, nice pieces rather than
Yeah.
have this plethora of watches, some that I might not even wear for 2-3 months. Just sits in a box. For what? The only time that I really switch out a watch is, if I'm wearing another outfit, and my pretty much daily go-to, because it's so goddamn comfortable that half the
Okay.
time I forget I have it on. That's the other reason I love
Remember,
dive watches, because if I forget I have it on and I hop in the shower, it's ready to do 1,000 fucking feet. What the hell is the shower gonna do? Nothing.
well,
I'm
the
good.
Invicta is like so damn heavy and large. You're
It's a
wearing it,
workout for
man.
your wrist. Some of them. It really is.
I had a
I mean,
meteorite dial once before. And that's the
I
only
remember
reason I
that.
got it because of a meteorite dial. I was lucky enough to sell it like 5 or 6 years later for what I bought it for. It's kind
You're
of
one of the
funny.
lucky ones. You're one of the
Oh,
lucky
I
ones that
lucked
have to
out.
take a bath.
Yeah, the same exact whatever I paid for is what I was able to sell it for. It was like the meteorite one with like the diamond bezel. It was.
Oh, I had some of their banging pieces, the Swiss made ones and
Yeah.
automatics and shit. But like, put it this way. I think on one of them I might have broke even. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And that was after wearing it for 3 years.
Pretty good.
Now I'm not gonna say what I paid for this one right here. Because I had a couple of coupons and this and that and the other, and Jupiter was aligned properly with Mars, and your boy got a sweet deal.
Yeah.
This
Yay.
watch currently brand new at a authorized retailer is 2 G's. On Joma Shop, it's 1,400. And let me tell
Okay.
you, I could sell this right now for the 14 and make a profit. I'll just leave it at that. And I've already been wearing this a year. So if you're out buying watches, first and foremost, number one piece of advice, don't ever fucking look at it as an investment, and don't look at, oh, I'm spending this much. And oh, if you're going at a watch like that, you're going at it the wrong way. The only thought that should be in your mind, first and foremost, is you, the one that's wearing it, not your boy, not your girl, not any of that. Do you like it? If you like it, buy it. End of story. And if you buy a watch, wear it as much as possible. I totally respect wanting to keep it in good condition, but you bought it to enjoy it. So enjoy it. Salute. Enjoy it. What are you worried about? Buff out them scratches. They'll come out. Don't worry. Don't te preoccupare, eh? Don't worry about it. Forget about it. What are you stressing about? You get Najid over there. You're going to go bald. You know what the fuck? What are you?
Yeah.
What are you, stonad?
Are you a stonad? Don't know a fucking thing. Dun, 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 dun.
These fucking guys, I tell you,
I get so confused sometimes. My eyes go cross-eyed.
I'm telling you, the kids these days, they want the guys and the girls in the same room doing the pissing, and oh, maron.
I lost my eyes.
Let's
see what we got here.
So, but yeah, no, New York seems like you guys are really doing some interesting stuff in the cannabis market there. I definitely, I mean, off top, you already know the two strains that have me the most like the White Widow and the Diesel. Excuse me, just because those are such
sour. It wasn't Diesel. It was just sour. AJ Sour. What did it say? Sour Diesel?
I thought.
Wait, I'm going to look at this again.
Well, we've both been smoking, so I could definitely be wrong. That wouldn't be a first. Look at my last two relationships.
My two last relationships. All right, man. What the heck?
You can't laugh at yourself. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. You have to laugh at yourself. You cannot. AJ Sour Diesel. Oh. See,
about that? I was listening. See, my mama said I don't listen. She was wrong.
So the way my brain registered it was just sour.
AJ Sour.
I know
it makes
Sour
sense.
Diesel is the NYC Sour Diesel to me because it was just so fucking good.
It makes sense why your brain did that, bro. It totally makes sense because it's every bit of your brain is saying what mine's saying. Like, bro, I can't. Like, look, it might be very similar. Okay, I mean, if we're going to compare it. I mean, if it is, nobody would be more pleasantly surprised than me if it really is. If we were able to go to New York, go into a dispo, and get this stuff, and it be that same fucking old school sour taste that you and I both know, I'd be in seventh heaven.
I would be too. I would be so ecstatic, so happy. I would be there. I would be there. Anyone with access to this, please let me know. Legal access, I'd be interested.
That is such a great, and sorry about my allergies tonight, folks. This thing's kicking my butt the last couple of days.
Yeah.
No, I mean, say like there's some of those just old school, legendary so-called strains that, if you're older heads like us and you were lucky enough to get access to, you already know. Sour Diesel being one of them. Granddaddy Perp. Oh yeah,
legend.
Man.
Yeah, love it. Love it, that grapey taste. Fuck yeah, love it.
Here's another legend, and I'll preface by saying, rest in peace, Jimi Hendrix. That ought to tell you exactly what fucking I'm talking about right now.
Oh, hey,
Haze is in my, yeah, exactly.
this is my
Purple fucking
brain.
haze.
Yeah, oh
So,
man, he's fucking the shit, man, that guy.
and again, if you were ever lucky enough to have actual, you know, good purple haze, I'm not going to say authentic because even we had no way of knowing, but there was good purple haze, and then there was just some shit that was purple that some motherfucker was like, "Yo, got purple haze," and you'd know the difference if you were a seasoned smoker.
Yeah,
You know, that anything haze, it definitely has a haze high,
yeah,
and you know, if you know, you know.
yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, because I definitely remember being a young buck, 21 years old, in the city of Bridges, aka Amsterdam, and smoking super actual from the Greenhouse Seed Company's genetics,
That
actual super
super
silver
silver
haze.
haze. Yep.
Oh yes, the OG.
Yeah.
When it was still a popular and new strain, I might add.
Yeah, it was like a cannabis cup winner too, super silver haze. What is
Mister
it?
Mister
It was out of Europe, huh? Was it out of Amsterdam or some bullshit?
that
Yeah.
Argent, the Argent.
Arjun. There's a story to Arjun. Tell the story about
No,
Arjun
no,
and do
you
that hand
no,
motion.
you do it
Uh,
best, bro. That's you. That's all
oh
you.
man.
But
So
while you're
Arjun's
telling the
haze.
story, I'll do
Yeah.
this.
All right. So what happened was uh, Arjun's haze. Yeah. He basically got Keith and threw it on his bud before a competition, and he had won, but like it's like what the fuck? He threw Keith on the bloody fucking thing. So he's one of the first people to infuse bud with Keith at an official level, and it's, what the heck, man. Anyways, hey, you do whatever you can to win sometimes, and that's just what it is. What are you gonna do? That's just what he did, and that's just what happened.
I mean, you and I for a while there. That's what we would call it when there was a little point in time not too long ago where we both were blessed with a decent amount of powdered bubble hash.
Yeah.
And we every time me and my bro were talking to each other, it's like, yeah, I'm margining this one up, man. Woo!
Oh
Throw that
yeah.
shit up in there, man. And let me tell you, taking a bud and just throwing it in a bag of that and just smushing it all around and getting, oh man. And then you just grind that bitch up to fucking, man. Oh, that's heaven right there.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
I mean, I remember when they first came out with like moon rocks. That got me so excited. Moon rocks, sun rocks. And people are experimenting. Now they got snowballs, which I really enjoy. Actually, some of the places you'd like usually use old bud and THCA stuff, but some places I don't know. I don't
Shout out Backpack
feel like
Boys.
they're doing it. I just
Backpack
don't.
Boys.
But
Backpack Boys
maybe
Monroe.
I'm wrong. Hopefully
Backpack Boys Monroe. You want a selection of snowballs? Backpack Boys Monroe.
Yeah, absolutely.
They always got some fire shit there. And to be honest, like if I had to say any type of infused bud right now, snowballs would be about the only thing I'd really fuck with. Honestly, I like the flavor profile on them way more. It doesn't have that. It seems like every moon rock out there has that same hash oil synthetic fruit flavor to it.
Hate that.
And I'm over it.
I'm over it.
Bro.
It
I was
fun,
over that shit
times,
in 2000, 2019. I was over that shit, bro. Seriously. Like, that's not when I think of something heavier than just regular flour. I'm thinking along the lines of hash, like actual, nice, good, like not this tastes like I'm fucking chewing a goddamn, like bullshit blueberry candy. Not even a good one. You know what I mean? Like if I want blueberry flavor, I want that flavor like I just took a bite of blueberry pie and hit a J. That's and which again, shout out. We keep mentioning them, but hey, Gans Blueberry Flago, fucking amazing. That is good blueberry flavor, and also a good example of you don't need to have infused bud. And trust and believe, you smoke a J of that, you're gonna be all right. I guarantee it. I've seen me do it. But yeah, no, that the moon rocks and all that stuff. I think I would like to see them do something more natural flavored. If you had a more natural flavored hash oil with like actual terpenes, and
Yes.
not something, like blueberry surprise fucking, ridiculousness. I mean, and again, no offense to anybody out there that likes them. That's that's a wonderful thing about this place. There's something for everybody. Me personally, can't do that. What you got there, brother?
Candy jelly. So candy jelly is exactly what you described. It is moon rock. They didn't go nuts on the THC. They say it's like 35.23. So it looks like it's pretty accurate. Some of them, they put some ridiculous percentages on there. You're like, yeah, sure, whatever. But you're completely full of it. This smells like a literal temple. This smells like a temple, bro. This is literally like a temple.
I remember you grabbing that. I do want to
Yeah.
try that. I really do want to
Oh
try it.
my god, it smells like a
Matter of fact,
temple. It's so freaking delicious.
let's do
It,
a review of that on this
and,
weekend
and it
when
tastes like
when we
candy. It is so delicious.
yeah, definitely bring some of that through this weekend when we do live stream together. I'd really
Absolutely.
like to.
Oh,
I'd really like to
it's
try that.
delicious. Everyone should freaking at least make one trip down to Backpack Boys, find something that they like, and I'd like to know what their experience is. I really would love to know what their experience is. So
That
head down there and check it out, and I'd love to know your experience.
and
Is it shit?
honestly, like
Or
hey,
was it
look,
not?
we realize everybody out there might not, hey, even us, we all get
Everyone
hit,
has opinions. Yeah.
everybody has opinions and everybody's
Yeah.
account is different, some can spend more than others, but
Exactly.
that
And we
doesn't
accept
mean
you.
we accept all you, but hey, and that also
Yeah.
doesn't
That's
mean
what it
that
is.
you got to deny yourself the good shit. Okay,
Yeah.
so you got $200, but you need to make the most for yourself. Okay, you get a couple $50, $75 ounces or whatever. Get yourself a couple cuts of that really top notch stuff so that you have something, long day, weekend, come home to yourself, roll up a nice little something, pack a
Yeah.
bowl, whatever you do, and just have a little treat because that way you get to experience the all the stuff, the top level. Don't let price scare you. If you can't afford a zip, grab a half. You can't afford a half, grab a quarter. Can't afford a quarter, grab a cut. Can't afford a cut, grab a G.
Can't grab a G, then you shouldn't be fucking smoking at all now, should you?
Probably not.
What the fuck? Yeah. Fucking
Probably
work on
not.
other shit. You can't be broke outside.
Probably
Fucking
not.
homeless. Like, yeah,
I
I can't,
mean,
you know.
yes, you in theory
I mean,
could
you
get
can,
two
but you, come
joints for
on.
$5, but like, well, what's the nicest way I can put this? My mom always taught me to not say anything unless I could say something nice. So, I
We're
got
gonna
it.
need you,
I
need you
got
to
it.
say something real
So
nice
when it comes
to our
to
audience.
okay, when it comes to my opinion on the
Yeah.
2 for $5 joints,
Okay.
I'd rather do this. And this is not a joint. That kind of give you an idea there. Yeah. Okay, good. I'd rather smoke a cigarette, people. Straight up. I'll get more pleasure out of this than I would out of them, both of those fucking $5, 2 for $5 joints. I'm going to get more enjoyment out of this. No offense. If that does it for you, I am jealous of you and not jealous of you at the same time. The money saving side of me is totally jealous of you. But the side of me that's like, oh, my brother, you don't even know what you're missing out there. Oh, good God, there's a whole fucking rainbow of flavors. There's a whole goddamn bag of Skittles waiting out there, and you have not tasted the rainbow, my friend.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, I never thought at this point, being, this many years into smoking, that they would ever be able to come up with some new flavor profile,
Yeah.
Keep doing. I like it. One of the most interesting and unique so far recently that I've had the pleasure of having was that Oichi by Wojo Farms.
You talked about that a lot.
I really got to give them credit. I think they were called Stingers. They're pre-rolls with the bubble hash. So it was the Oishi flour and Oishi bubble hash. Yeah. And what a flavor. I mean, just sweet, floral in the best way. Like it was just, it was almost like drinking a nice cold glass of refreshing hibiscus iced tea. It was that kind of, yeah, like it was. It was that refreshing floral, but not that overpowering incensey kind of floral.
Okay.
So yeah, and then just some of the other, flavors that the way they've been able to make them go. Like that one I got from I believe it was House of Dank, the Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
That was just, I mean, if you don't like earthy, you're probably not going to like it. Because as my one buddy put it, it tasted like a mouthful of soil to him.
Oh.
But I think it tastes like you're, taking a deep breath in a, forest after a rainfall in the middle of spring. Like it's just this nice, earthy, herbal, very green, like this amazing taste. Definitely one of my favorite. Like it's a heavier smoke.
Okay.
But at the same time, that flavor itself is so uplifting. Beautiful, beautiful one. If you just want to smoke one J on a wake and bake on your day off,
yeah,
that's the one to do in the morning with a nice cup of coffee. Oh my God. And let me tell you, with the Mufawar,
I love it.
Oh, the flavor with that cardamom. Oh,
what's a Mufawar for our people who don't know what a Mufawar is? What's a Mufawar?
That is a Yemeni style coffee that consists of Yemeni espresso, cardamom, cream, splash of condensed milk, tiny bit of cinnamon, tiny bit of clove, tiny bit of saffron, and sugar.
Oh, yeah.
And it is just freaking heaven in a goddamn cup. That is my favorite coffee drink above all. I mean, like, it's just ticks all the boxes. Energy makes you feel good. And my God, does it complement the flavors of so many strains of cannabis. Oh, Lord have mercy. And that just makes it even more better. Coffee and cannabis, match made in heaven. The Dutch figured that one real quick.
It's true. That's true. It's starting to become a bigger thing, coffee and cannabis. I mean, like, more as cannabis becomes more mainstream, it's going to be paired more like cannabis cafes, that Amsterdam style thing.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I mean, I always enjoyed, even when I was over there, going to the coffee shops in the evening much more than any bar or anything. I mean, the whole, it's a completely different vibe. You know, I mean, it goes back to that old, would you rather be in a room with 100 alcoholics or 100 stoners? You know?
Right.
And I mean, it really, I had some of the most amazing and interesting conversations in my life with random people in the coffee shop. I mean, people like aging from people in my age group up to a 70-year-old professor. We were talking about religion for 2.5 hours while this dude, literally 70 years old, sitting in a coffee shop in Amsterdam with the old man wooden pipe. Well, let me tell you, homie was not smoking tobacco. He kept packing that bitch up and just kept hitting that shit. I'm like, yo, my dude. He just puffing away. I'm like, yo, this guy, man, he getting it, bro. He's a fucking joint, bro. I got my own shit.
Yeah. That's
I
funny as
mean,
hell.
and I mean, just a great vibe.
Yeah.
Most of those coffee shops at that time, they didn't serve liquor, obviously, but
Yeah.
you could get any type of coffee, all different types of teas. Not to mention the Coke over there, I'm pretty sure is kind of like the Mexican Coke where they don't use the corn syrup. They use so the Coke tasted better too. I mean,
Ah,
it was like a win-win, and then fucking Holland, pastries out the wazoo, fucking falafel on every corner, French fries everywhere. I mean, bro, like, what the fuck more do you need, bro? You got fucking falafel and French fries and fresh French pastries. You're good. You
yeah.
don't need anything else. And if you're, feeling a little lonely later, they got an area for that too. Red light district, completely legal. Good.
That's it. But back at this. Listen,
So I heard. I don't know nothing.
uh, speaking of High Times Cannabis Cup in Amsterdam, that is their historic European edition. That's their. So,
This is where it started.
well, yeah, I wanted to kind of talk about a little about the different like cannabis type cups they have out there, which kind of help people decide, what some of those superior genetics are. And, there's in the United States, there's about 6 of them. There's the High Times Cannabis Cup, there's the Emerald Cup, there's the Ego Clash,
The
Transday
solid.
Challenge, the Earl Cup, and the Grow Off. And you're like, well, what the hell are these? So,
Isn't there also one called the ZA Olympics too?
you're going to get to that.
I mean,
It's somewhere
so
in there.
many.
Yes. So global and specialty. And that's the Zolympics. And I'm so glad you fucking mentioned it. It's like at the very end of this list of most exclusive invite only judging kits. Very hype driven, the Zolympics. So yeah, you got to the very end. And there's also Masters of Rosin, which is global elite hash only event. Elite hash only event.
Oh.
Only hash.
God. Oh, I would so love to be a judge for that. Oh, wow.
There's
I would.
Dabadoo, solventless, focused,
You can have that.
serious hash heads. So those
See,
are
this
the three
is
three global competitions right there.
let me
Zolympics,
interrupt
Masters of
for 1
Rosin,
second.
and Dabadoo.
I really wish they would get a little bit more clear distinction between the dabs and hash because it's not the same. It's not the same. Please don't tell me that, hitting, liquid, diamonds and sauce, for instance. Please don't tell me that is going to hit you the same and have the same flavor as you smoking some traditional Lebanese or Moroccan 00 or Nepalese temple ball or Manali hash or Afghani or any of that. It's not. You're talking about two completely different products. So how could it taste the same? And
Right.
that's fine. You want to
Right.
have all the diamonds and sauce and sand and sugar. I'm all for it. All I'm saying is, can we have a little bit more distinction?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like for instance, hash rosin. I would consider that, even though it is derived from hash,
Okay.
that's more on the dab line to me. I know you can roll it up. You can obviously do worms. We've done those, and J's and everything. But to me, you get more of the flavor if you're doing it out of like a electronic device, like with the Puffco or something on that line.
Yeah.
Whereas traditional hash, or bubble hash even, which I would consider traditional hash, it's a whole different flavor. And that's all I wanted to say on that. I just wish there was a little bit more distinction between this is hash, this is dabs, not, it's all hash or, it's all dabs. Like, no, it's so, okay. I apologize for interrupting. Go ahead. You were saying about the different types of cannabis cups and
there's a 3.
Olympics.
So the United States has a couple. It has about 6. So you had those 4, you have these 6. So you have the High Times Cannabis Cup, which they have those in like different states. So the next one coming up near us, it'd be like Jersey in the Northeast. So that's like another big one coming up. New York one just happened. There's going to be the Emerald Cup, which is in California. Freaking amazing. Legacy formed heavy. So real legacy, like growers and stuff from like back in the day, like real original growers. Strong focus on sun-grown, terp quality, regenerative farming. And then there's also Ego Clash. So this is invite only, heavy on connoisseur flower and solvents. Heavy on that stuff.
We'll have to try to make it out there, if not this year, next year.
Yep. Transbay Challenge, NorCal Cultivator Showdown, boutique brands at the Transbay Challenge, NorCal. So California, I mean, man. And then there's the Earl Cup, Arizona, big Southwest competition with multiple product categories. So it's all encompassing, similar to High Times Cannabis Cup. And then the Grow Off, science-based cultivation competition using identical clones. Wow.
Damn.
So yeah, that's 6 of them in the United States. There's 2 in Canada. Karma Cup and Canadian Cannabis Championship. The Karma Cup is popular in Ontario. It's flower, concentrate, edibles, those 3. And then you got the Canadian Cannabis Championship, and that's like a multi-category national championship. So it's like, it's a big one. And then Europe has about 3.
Breaks my heart that I can't do edibles at the moment. Is the Monjero that I'm on. The last time, like, I was probably had started on it about 2-3 months, and I had some edibles, as I always kept them around. And the weekend, I'm like, yeah, fuck it, let's have some fun. So 8, I think 100 milligrams worth. I want to have fun.
Yeah.
And it was like, it's just nothing. It didn't hit me the same way. And then, like, the next morning I woke up and it was like, it took longer for it to like hit me. And it wasn't what I was expecting. It was completely alien to my experience I've had with edibles thus far. So it's all good. Once I'm, off of it and done with it, I've lost enough weight.
Yeah.
Have a fun weekend with some edibles and a nice steak.
Oh yes. And then Europe, there's a Spanibus Championship Cup. That's in Spain. It's a huge international presence
Spain
during
is the
Spanibus.
spot right now, bro.
Spanibus, yeah, Expo. And then there's High Times Cannabis Cup in Amsterdam, the original European edition. And then there's Expo Grow Cup in Spain, and that's like a cannabis festival and awards and things like that. So there's only 3 in Europe out of all the countries in Europe. They're not very friendly, it would seem. And then the only cannabis cup in Asia is in
Thailand.
Thailand, 420 Cannabis Cup. And it's starting to grow a reputation in Asia's emerging scene because of Cali Genetics showing up there, guy. So big things in Thailand. And you know what happens? When I read news articles, I want to put this out there. A lot of weed that's brought into India, high grade shit, is
From
coming from
Thailand.
there. Yeah, it's coming from Bangkok, and every week you're like looking at article after article. You're like, don't you guys get it? Like, don't do that shit. You
I
know,
don't seriously like
change the
again
laws
here.
at home if you're going to do it. You know, and
Here-
let's get a breakdown. Let's get a breakdown. Why is cannabis illegal? Here, do you want to explain it to everybody? Let's explain it to everybody. We want to know. I'll tell you what it is. You want to
2
know?
words.
2
Big.
words.
Business.
Big business. Here you go. All right. Here we go. Big business.
How far you want to go back? Look, if anybody out there wants to really know, especially in America, why cannabis had become illegal, what the whole story behind it is. Jack Ayer did a great book on the subject called "The Emperor Wears No Clothes." Read that. That's the best advice I can give to you. Look, it's completely bullshit. Anslinger and his stupid ass fucked up mind and all his bullshit, with the drug war.
Of the
That
Federal
whole
Bureau
thing.
of Narcotics also.
Yep,
like,
that whole thing
It
that
doesn't
started
exist
here.
anymore.
Well, and not only that, but the shit of it is that whole thing that started here in America influenced the whole fucking globe's goddamn attitude on cannabis.
I know.
Like, even Nepal, okay? Nepal, a predominantly Hindu country that has a long history of hash producing and cannabis culture. 1970s or something when it happened after pressure from the U.S. Like,
Okay.
so